what I would love?
What
Might be
would
a
you
cool
love?
project if we get a chance to. If we could talk to I'm here to educate. If we could talk to either Fable or any of your other music-y friends and come up with like a see if we can get someone to actually commission and produce what am I trying to say? A background music specifically for the Kickstarter portion. I think that would be dope, and dope
would be cool.
dope enough that I would like pay for it.
I definitely. Well, okay. Fable's currently working on Kickstarter stuff, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't want to put Fable to work when fucking FableDoom is coming out. I've been thinking about FableDoom nonstop. That is a cool system, and because I'm working on, I'm not working on. I'm imagining thinking really hard about working on the Lamplight and Tea Cake thing that we planned a million years ago. And like what I had in mind actually was my own original system for. Hey, it's me. My own original system for that.
My stream will probably be shutting down for a second because I'm going to reset Clip Studio. So
Okie
just fair
dokie.
warning.
I'm just gonna see if I can go to solo cam for a minute while I wait on that. Boy, I wish people were chatting over on my side because I still have the sound alerts fucking error on my screen. Right, so like I invented but never tested and then completely forgotten and it's kind of like sitting in a folder somewhere on my computer. An original system for Lamplight and Tea Cake, and the kind of the gist of it is it's no dice rolls, it's no combat, and the idea is to encourage decisions and encourage characters to make decisions and be rewarded for decisions that are in character, and the rewards are resources that you can spend in game to get things for your character and to accomplish things, and very much work it around things that like, well, that won't work unless you spend some of this resource, or, oh, hey, you want to accomplish this in the story, you need to spend this resource. Oh, you want something from this group, you need to spend this resource. So by making good decisions and playing and helping build the story, you get resource stacks, and you spend those resource stacks on things to make your character stronger, cooler, better, awesomer. Kitty cats. Thank you, Code again. So that's what I had planned, and I wrote notes about it, and didn't. Oh, hey, we're back. Hey, we're back to the split screen. Thank you everyone for chatting on my side and cleaning that up. I appreciate it. You're great. So that's been my plan, and I still like that system, and I kind of want to refine it, and I kind of want to like write the rules for it more clearly and bounce it off of Fable if he's got time, but
FableDoom though.
But FableDoom's pretty fucking dope though.
Yeah. I mean,
it's pretty fucking
there's
cool.
The MC&D thing, which I still poke at in the background, that we will fucking do.
We will.
Promise you.
We will.
And I was originally planning on doing like a really just heavily homebrewed Pathfinder thing for that, but then Fable ran a game of FableDoom for me, and I'm like, oh shit, this is
abort, retry.
Yeah.
So I have a question actually about. I wish Fable was here so I could ask Zir some questions. But so you pick each character invents some skills, and you kind of like say you kind of decide what field those skills affect, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a raw list of the fields a skill could affect that you choose from, or is it really just kind of like free ball loose, just make shit up?
It is free ball loose, make shit up with collaboration between the DM and the character and the player.
Got it. So I can see how that would work, because it feels like I like the idea because it streamlines a lot of that. Am I thinking like raw logistics
Mhm.
that, because I mean, I have legitimately barely played good old fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Like tabletop Dungeons and Dragons with all the dice. I have never actually sat down to dice chuck some some proper by the books Dungeons and Dragons. And a lot of my like D20 experience is from computer RPGs. Which obfuscate the dice. Well, not all of them, but to different degrees. My most formative dice chucking experience was White Wolf systems. I like the biggest RP that I've ever done was a Vampire the Masquerade campaign that went from 1208 to modern day. That shit was nuts. And White Wolf D10 system is interesting. I like it a lot. I don't think it's the be all end all. I don't think it's like the best system. I think it is good for its job, and I had a lot of fun with it. I would not get into a fight with someone over what's better, if that makes any sense. But I liked it. I had fun with it. And I look at D20 systems, and I was like, I get that too. Where I'm going with all of this is the White Wolf D10 systems had a lot of social focus. There's a lot of things that were just about, here are your social skills. Here are your interact with the world skills. Here are all of the parts of the RP that aren't the fight, right? And then I look at D&D and it's like, no, it's mainly just for the fight. You know, some other stuff around that, but the main point of the D&D system is to fight. You know, it's kind of like WWE. Fucking fight! What are you here to do? Fight!
Not a comparison I was expecting, but okay, you haven't lost me yet.
So, big, deep dive, huge, multi-year campaign to go from 1208 to modern day in Vampire the Masquerade. Boy, did I learn those fucking, like social systems inside and out. And I liked them. To the extent that, like, I would always, like, when I think of RP systems, like, I can't think of them without, like, really robust, social interaction mechanics. And I actually do have an Elves of Ix RP system I wrote, that had really robust social interaction systems. But for Lamplight and Tea Cake, no, never mind that. For FableDoom, I like the streamlining of it, where you have your character has your 4 skills. Is it 4?
Depends on the character. You can actually theoretically have an unlimited number.
Okay. How many did you guys roll when you did the Sunday stream?
I think 5. Yeah, I think 5.
For folks that don't know what we're talking about, our friend Fable invented a TTRPG system called FableDoom. And it's a unique system, and Z is kickstarting it now.
It's the pre-launch page is up. The Kickstarter, the actual official campaign, starts on the 25th. I'm not ahead. I thought it was ahead.
Got it.
I'm not ahead anymore.
I should probably put Fable's Kickstarter stuff on the Who Is. Anyway. Yeah, the short of this is, I still plan to kind of like refine my own system for our little one-off and have some fun with that and just kind of have it focused on storytelling. But FableDoom is dope though. Yeah, because I love shilling my friend. Fable's Twitch is Fable_raw. And we'll be streaming. Are you streaming again? Are you streaming some more?
Yes,
FableDoom?
yes.
Sunday?
Streaming every Sunday this month. Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Go check that shit out. It's great.
I
have no idea what the background for this one should be.
Yeah. So as far as the, like, are you picking from a list of skills or not? So, like, I'm not even going to say this is, like, a sort of feature, not a bug aspect of it, being that, like, there can be quite a bit of decision paralysis. but it's what makes this system what it is.
Because I could see, I obviously haven't read the source book. I'm gonna back it because I would like a source book for this. I would actually, that seems like a cool thing to have around the house. I am. It's okay. Here's the gears that are turning right now. Is that because I'm such a fucking mark for social systems in a tabletop RPG, I want that. And obviously, like Fable has got this exactly where Z wants it, and I am not in a position to recommend or suggest or any of that. No, Fable has fine-tuned this and tested it. But like, it's just like, I love it, but I want this feature. And the feature that I'm trying to say is like for the skills to have like more structure to them, which is not the point of FableDoom. So I'm full of shit. I am full of shit here. I am saying opinions and feelings right now.
Oh yeah. Well,
just to be 100% clear, because all this like noise that's coming out of me right now is to say that I think Fable's thing is super fucking dope, and I don't want it to change. It and me wanting I'm like being the pirate against the mermaid in that one Kate Beaton comic. I don't like the thing you're doing. Can you do maybe a different thing? I will increase the fucking thing.
So like, somewhat a little bit, like, so I am the guy that likes to learn how to make Iron Man in D&D, like using the fantasy system. Very
Boy, are you!
That's very specifically. Hey, don't like you're supposed to use this to make fantasy characters. But like, I'm gonna make fucking Iron Man now.
My ex had the idea. We're putting together DMC&D, Devil May Cry, but a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
And Kyle comes to all of us and says, "What is the coolest character you can possibly think of?" And I of course go to like my most default like D&D-ish concept, which is a small, tough, punching halfling. Like a halfling lady, like just small, don't fuck with her, like punch monk, right? And it's like I love small but tough woman for some reason is like the coolest fucking character archetype I can imagine. So that was the character I put together. And my ex comes up with this. It's like my ex says, I like space in general, so I want to be a space general. And Kyle thought for like 3 seconds and was like, I could do that.
Yeah. So I like that. And FableDoom's not really built for that kind of challenge. It's like it is specifically made so you don't actually have to challenge yourself to make any kind of character you could possibly want. And so that's something that, like, when Fable first was telling me about it, I'm like, oh, this sounds like a good idea. I don't think it's for me, but yeah, I support you. But like, it makes just doing a collaborative story so much fucking.
I absolutely saw that. I saw that in the stream, in that, like, because Fable is a very well experienced DM. I mean, it's clear from that stream, and it's clear from the system that, and it's clear from Fable's podcast, Stories from Monsters, that like Fable is a dyed-in-the-wool, like, consummate professional DM that cares about putting on a good fucking campaign for Zer's players. And so I see the system as like Fable has all of this experience DMing, and Z said, I still struggle with all of the tools at my disposal. There's something I want to do that I can't do with all of these systems, and invents this very narrative driven RP system. And it's like, no, it is a unique tool. and all of my faffing about noise, whatever, about well, I want this. No, I can make that for me. Don't worry about it. And it's like and so yeah, it's like I see that, and then I watch Fable run the game with this thing, and I'm be like, this is a specific tool for a specific job, and it's dope. It does this thing that Fable always wanted RP systems to do, and it does it exactly right for this kind of narrative-driven campaign. And it is super clear that it is exactly what Fable thought was missing from the toolbox. And so it doesn't even need to be what I want, because it's so clearly what Fable knows the world needs. I wanted to be a part of that so bad, but I do not have anywhere near the spoons to jump in. I wanted to, I really, and I'm watching you guys play, and I was like, oh my god, I really want to be in there. I want to be in there so bad. I can't. There's no way I can fit it in. But boy, does it look fun. It looks fun as fuck.
And I mean, like, especially like eventually we'll get the D&D or DMC&D game together, and you'll get to experience the system. And I'm sure like Fable's wanting to do more streams and stuff.
Wait,
and
I am not clear. Are you saying you're going to use FableDoom for DMC&D?
Yes.
Oh!
I told you that already a couple of times.
Okay. All right. No, I misunderstood the way that you said it, because looking back, I do realize you said that, but like recalculating, I'm like, okay. I thought what you had actually said was that like it was not the right tool for DMC&D.
No, I think it is absolutely.
Got it. Recalculating. Got it. Okay. All right. Okay. I've properly perceived properly perceived the communication you've sent in my direction.
More what I was trying to say was I didn't think it would be the right tool for me, but
Okay, got it. I got it.
It is.